Hello everyone. Welcome back to Everywhere English Class channel. Are you tired of feeling sluggish, distracted, and like you can't possibly focus without that morning cup of coffee? Do you ever wish you had a secret superpower to kick your brain into high gear, even when you're feeling totally drained? Well, get ready to be inspired, because today we're diving into the amazing story of Maya and her quest to unlock her mighty mind. Join us as Maya faces her biggest challenge yet, a huge school project with no coffee in sight. You'll see how she discovers incredible tricks to boost her concentration, wake up her brain, and conquer her tasks, all without a single drop of caffeine. If you're looking for a burst of motivation and some awesome tips to supercharge your focus, then you're in the right place. Let's jump in.
Maya loved her mornings. And what made her mornings extra special? A warm, steamy mug of coffee. For Maya, coffee was like a magic potion. It helped her wake up, focus on her homework, and feel ready for the day. No coffee, no concentration, she often joked to her friends, stirring a spoonful of sugar into her dark brew. One sunny Saturday, Maya had a big project to finish. It was about the vast, mysterious universe, and she needed to write a long, detailed report on planets and stars. The deadline felt like a giant, ticking clock in her head. She sat down at her desk, her astronomy textbooks open to colorful diagrams of galaxies, her notebook ready with a fresh page. She reached for her favorite coffee mug, the one with a little astronaut floating on it, but then her hand met empty air. No. She was all out of coffee. Not a single bean left in the house, not even a tiny instant coffee packet. It was a coffee catastrophe. Maya sighed, a long, dramatic sound that echoed the emptiness in her mug. How will I ever concentrate now? She wondered aloud, her voice a mournful whisper. Her brain, usually buzzing with ideas and ready to tackle complex concepts after her morning caffeine, felt like a sleepy sloth, moving in slow motion. She tried to read her textbook about Mars, focusing on the fascinating details of its red dust and ancient volcanoes, but her eyes kept drifting to the window. A tiny, bright red bird chirped a cheerful song outside, hopping from branch to branch on the oak tree. Her fluffy orange cat, Whiskers, purred loudly on her lap, kneading her blanket with sleepy paws, completely oblivious to Maya's academic crisis. She felt a heavy wave of sleepiness wash over her, making her eyelids heavy. Her brain felt thick and fuzzy, like cotton wool stuffed inside her head. She picked up her pen, determined to write the first meaningful sentence, but it came out all jumbled and childish. The planets are big and round and they go around the sun in circles. It sounded like something a first grader would write, not a middle schooler working on a science project. This is absolutely impossible without coffee, she mumbled, slumping further in her chair, convinced her day was ruined. Just then, her older sister Lily walked in, carrying a stack of books for her own studies. Lily was a super-duper student, always getting top grades, and she always seemed calm and incredibly focused, even without coffee. Maya often wondered if Lily had some secret superpower of her own. What's wrong, Maya? You look like you've seen a ghost, or maybe like you've just discovered the universe is made of broccoli, Lily asked kindly, noticing Maya's slumped posture, worried face, and the dramatic sigh. My brain won't work. It's completely stuck. No coffee, Maya explained, throwing her hands up in exasperation, gesturing wildly at her empty mug. Lily smiled gently, a knowing twinkle in her eye. You know, Maya, you don't always need coffee, little sister. Your brain is mighty all on its own. It's like a powerful engine, but sometimes it just needs a little tune-up, not always fuel from a cup. You just need to help it. Help it how? Maya asked, her curiosity piqued despite her fogginess. She was desperate for any solution. First, Lily said, putting down her books with a soft thud, your brain needs a little break from sitting still. When you sit for too long, your body and mind can get sluggish. So stand up. Maya stood up, feeling a bit silly, but she did as she was told. She felt a slight stretch in her legs. Now, stretch like a cat waking up from a long nap, Lily instructed, demonstrating a long, luxurious stretch. Maya imitated her, stretching her arms high above her head, reaching for the ceiling as if trying to touch the stars. Then she slowly bent down to touch her toes, feeling a pleasant pull in her back and hamstrings. She twisted gently from side to side, like a willow tree swaying in a breeze. It felt surprisingly good. Her muscles felt less stiff, and a tiny bit of the fogginess in her head seemed to lift, replaced by a faint sense of alertness. Next, Lily continued, walking to the kitchen, your brain needs water. Think of your body like a plant. It needs water to grow and thrive. Drinking water helps your blood flow better, carrying oxygen to your brain, which makes it work more efficiently. Drink some. Maya followed her to the kitchen and drank a big glass of cool, clear water. It felt refreshing, like a tiny shower for her insides, washing away some of the mental cobwebs. Okay, Lily said when Maya came back, feeling a little more awake and less like a zombie. Now let's get some wiggles out. Sometimes your body needs to move to wake up your mind. It's like shaking up a snow globe to make the glitter swirl. Physical activity gets your blood pumping and releases energy. Put on your favorite bouncy song and dance for just 1 minute. No thinking, just moving. Maya giggled. Dancing. For concentration. It sounded absolutely crazy. But she found a bouncy pop song on her phone and, with a shy glance at Lily, started to dance around her room. She jumped up and down, she twirled, she shook her arms like a noodle. Whiskers, startled by the sudden energy, jumped off her lap and watched with wide, curious eyes. After 1 minute, Maya was a little out of breath, her cheeks were flushed, but she felt much more awake and energized. The sleepy sloth in her brain seemed to have done a quick jig and was now ready to move. Last thing, Lily said, her voice calm and steady as Maya caught her breath. Take 3 slow, deep breaths. This helps calm your mind, slow down any anxious thoughts, and bring even more oxygen to your brain. It's like pressing a reset button. Breathe in slowly through your nose, like you're smelling a beautiful, fragrant flower. Then breathe out slowly through your mouth, like you're gently blowing out a candle. Maya tried it. In a slow, deep breath filling her lungs, feeling her chest expand. A gentle sigh releasing tension. She felt a wave of calmness wash over her. Her mind, which had been racing with distractions and worries about her report, felt a little clearer, like the morning mist slowly lifting to reveal a sunny landscape. Now, Lily said, pointing back to Maya's desk, just pick one small, tiny part of your report. Don't think about the whole thing, don't look at the entire mountain. Just focus on the very next step. Maybe just write the first sentence perfectly. Or find one interesting fact about Mars that you really like and write it down. Maya sat back down at her desk. She looked at her open textbook, at the colorful image of the red planet. She took another deep breath, just like Lily showed her. Mars is often called the red planet, she whispered to herself, because its surface is covered in iron minerals that rust, giving it a distinctive reddish hue. She typed that sentence carefully, feeling a small surge of accomplishment. Then, feeling a little momentum, she typed another fact about its two tiny moons, Phobos and Deimos, and another about the possibility of ancient water. Slowly, carefully, Maya kept working. When her brain felt a little fuzzy again, or she found herself staring blankly at the wall, or her eyes started to drift to Whiskers sleeping peacefully, she remembered Lily's tips. She'd stand up and stretch her arms like a cat. She'd drink some more cool water from her glass. Maybe do a quick, silly dance to her favorite song for just a minute, shaking off the mental cobwebs. And always she'd take those 3 calming deep breaths, letting the oxygen clear her mind. Each time it was like hitting a reset button for her brain, bringing her back to the task at hand. Hours later, the sun was setting, painting her room in warm orange and pink hues, casting long shadows across her desk. Maya looked at her computer screen. Her report was finished. It was long, detailed, well-organized, and full of amazing facts about space. She felt a huge wave of pride wash over her, a feeling far more satisfying than any coffee buzz. And the best part, she hadn't needed a single drop of coffee. She had done it all on her own, with a little help from Lily's simple, powerful tricks. Maya ran to find Lily, who was reading in the living room, a contented smile on her face. It worked! Maya cheered, her voice full of excitement and triumph. My mighty mind worked all by itself. I finished the whole report, and it's awesome. Lily looked up, her eyes twinkling. She hugged Maya tightly. See, I told you. Your brain is amazing. Sometimes it just needs a little stretch, a little water, and a little wiggle to remember how powerful it is. You've got this, Maya. You always did. The power was always inside you. From that day on, Maya still enjoyed her warm morning coffee sometimes, especially on chilly days or when she wanted to savor the taste. But she also knew that she had her own special ways to focus, right inside her. Her mighty mind was always ready to help her concentrate, with or without a magic potion, just by giving it the little breaks and boosts it needed. She had discovered her own inner strength, a superpower more reliable than any coffee bean.